Welcome to Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India's Knowledge Center. Today's topic of discussion is persuasive communication for entrepreneurs.
Hello everyone. Have you missed a professional opportunity because you could not persuade others about your point of view? Do you struggle to put your point across because you don't know how to convince others about your business ideas? This happens with all of us. This happens quite often. Persuasion in communication or persuasive communication is not easy, but it is something that is very crucial for your business success, and it is immensely essential for your professional growth. What is persuasion? Persuasion is all about how to change, how to impact, or how to reinforce others' ideas or their behavior, their action, their attitude. The requirement of persuasion is embedded at every step of your business. Starting from a very informal zone where you want to convince others about your business ideas, or maybe you are just persuading your family members that 10 to 5 job is not for you and you want to start your own venture, or maybe you are persuading your family business that it is time to venture into newer horizon, or let us take it to a more formal and larger in magnitude scenarios where you are pitching your business ideas to persuade your investors, or you are trying to persuade your clients or your customers about your product or the service or the idea that you are selling. So persuasion skill holds the key to your success for all these ventures. Persuasion skills need not come to you naturally. It's not a natural skill or a spontaneous innate ability. It is strategic, it is deliberate, and that is why you should plan it. It is to be planned, it is to be cultivated. And today I am going to share with you 3 tools of persuasion: ethos, pathos, and logos. If you strategically plant them in your communication, whether you are speaking or you are writing, if you strategically place ethos, pathos, logos in your communication, you are going to have your desired outcome. You are going to have effective persuasion technique. So what is ethos? These are Aristotelian rhetorics, the age-old Aristotelian rhetorics, ethos, pathos, and logos. What is ethos? Ethos is credibility building. You build your credibility and you imbibe or inculcate trust among others. Your target audience would easily trust you and get convinced or persuaded by your ideas if you could place ethos, or if you could build the credibility tactfully through your language. Let us use an example over here. Say for example, if I tell you this is Colgate toothpaste and you brush your teeth with Colgate and you are going to have a lot of benefits, you may not believe me. You may argue that why Colgate? I like Pepsodent, I like something else. And I am not effective in my persuasion over here. But if someone tells you, as a dentist with last 10 years of experience, I can tell you that Colgate is good for your teeth, you will be easily persuaded over here, because I am placing this, me being a dentist, or someone who has told you he is placing this, him being a dentist or 10 years of experience, to persuade you. This is credibility building. You can use your academic qualification, you can use your degree, you can use your character, strength of character, like your honesty, your integrity, or maybe your passion, your diligence, your resilience, your ability to work hard. You can place all these qualities strategically to build credibility, to nurture the trust among people. People will find it easier to believe you in that case, and they will be persuaded. Another example, when you say that I have this startup venture and my entrepreneurship degree from EDII has told me all the theories that I apply in my startup. So the fact that you have pursued serious entrepreneurship education from a renowned institution might build credibility over here. When you say your product comes with guarantee or warranty, that is ethos, that is credibility building. If you are saying that my family business, the essence of my family business is honesty, and it has percolated from my grandfather till today, to our generation. So honesty, you are using it to build credibility. So how you build credibility, how you plant your ethos in your language is up to you. But try to build trust among people. If you give a presentation on your business idea, and in your presentation, if you say that you have done a thorough need analysis over here, and your need analysis, thorough data collection, where you probably have gone to 20 villages and have spoken to 300 villagers to collect your data, you are actually reflecting your passion and your hard work over here. That is your credibility. Sometimes you would see a politician before entering the office or the parliament is doing a namaskar or maybe a shashtang pranam. The gesture is more for a temple. These are more for building trust or credibility building, so that you understand how he or she attaches importance to the office. Ethos, credibility, or your ethics, if strategically utilized in your language, you will be effective in your persuasion. After ethos, now we come to the next tool, pathos. Pathos, emotion. We are emotional people. Your business is not exactly about the brick and mortar office or the office building that you have. Your business is all about people and relationship. Whether it is your family members who are involved into your business, or maybe your employees, maybe the government official who gives a signature, or the investor, and your customers and clients, or the entire public who are your target audience when you promote your product. So all these stakeholders form your business. And when you deal with human beings, you need to remember that human beings are emotional people, especially with countries like South Asian part or India. If you use emotion, you can persuade people more effectively. Have you noticed the advertisement of life insurance? Zindagi ke saath bhi, zindagi ke baad bhi, trying to play on emotion. The advertisements of Tanishq jewelry or Whirlpool machine, somewhere you come across a father-daughter relationship, somewhere it is a relationship between an elderly couple. These are all building on pathos, touching the emotional chord of human beings. And this is not always emotions of love and friendship, the positive emotions. You can even utilize emotion of fear. Like wherever you use the word death, people are taken aback, they react more effectively. And getting the desired result probably is easier at that time. It is written on a cigarette packet, cigarette smoking is injurious to health. How many of us really pay attention? People hardly notice that, or at least people who are smokers would not pay attention to that. So pathos, emotion, if you know how to place that in your language or via image, it is not always verbal communication. Sometimes non-verbal communication like a picture or image can also create the desired effect. Utilize pathos strategically in your communication and you would be successful in your persuasion skill. Now we come to the last one, logos, logic. Numbers always speak. Whenever you want to persuade someone, use data, statistics, numbers, and that will convince or persuade others more effectively. If you are selling a product, tell them how it is built in a laboratory, or if you have manufactured, say for example, a food product, show your audience that how 20% is zinc and 30% is other minerals, and once you actually talk about numbers and these percentages, the reliability factor increases. If you show a bar diagram or a pie chart, the logic is more powerful in that communication. Even when you are developing a speech, say for example, if you give a presentation, a logical development of your speech also counts over here. It starts from the background, then you go for your introduction, then how you have analyzed the situation, and maybe then how you are leading to your conclusion. So that is a logical organization of your speech. The same thing is applied when you are writing, be it a small paragraph or a long essay. A logical development of sequence helps you. Apart from this, a historical pattern, if you can show, that too is included in logos. That also causes a proof where you are showing logic. Say for example, you want to visit to Gir forest and you have chosen a particular path, and you feel that if you travel through that path, since that path has gone through a forest, you will be seeing wild animals over there. And if I come and tell you, no, if you travel through this path, you will not be able to see any wild animals, you may not believe me. But if I tell you that I have traveled through this road for last 20 years and I have not seen any wild animals, and so you wouldn't be seeing one. So now you will believe me, you will be persuaded easily because I am showing you a pattern, that's something that has happened for last 20 years. So bring in logic in your communication and build persuasion technique. As I have told you, effective communication for entrepreneurs is all about strategic planning. This need not come to you spontaneously, and this definitely is not about English language. You may speak in any language and communicate, and whenever you are communicating for the purpose of your business, for your professional growth, you need to strategize, plan, and deliberately cultivate your technique. And if your communication is for the purpose of persuasion, then strategically place your ethos, pathos, and logos technique to be effective. Play with the ABC of communication. A stands for accuracy, B stands for brevity, and C stands for clarity. So utilize accuracy, brevity, and clarity and place your ethos, pathos, and logos to successfully persuade your target audience. Persuasive communication is an art. Learn the technique, place your ethos, pathos, logo strategically, and win over your audience. Your success is to a major extent dependent on your persuasion technique. Thank you very much.